You know what? I'm just gonna say it. F birth control. Birth control legitimately ruined my life. Okay, well, let's back this up a little bit. Why I got to this point. I went to the doctors for a routine checkup. Basically, in America, when you turn 21, you have to go and get a checkup. And they, let's just say it's a little bit like invasive. It's like this metal thing that's like shaped like this, and it goes inside of you, and they literally like open to look inside of you. Yeah, it's like not very comfortable. It's the most awkward situation. You literally sat there like with your legs up like this. Like it is just like, it's not a very cute situation. Anyways, I'm there, and she basically, everything was good to go, and she asked me, am I on birth control? And I said, no. And she said,
well, are you trying to have kids?
And I said, no. And she said, like, she legitimately said,
well, basically, like, if you're not trying to have kids, then you're just stupid not being on birth control.
She literally called me stupid. Like, what? I understand. People have bad days, okay? But this lady was way out of line. She belittled me. She continued to pressure me into thinking that I needed to take birth control. And I just thought, like, I don't know, I just had a moment where I really did feel dumb. I felt like so small and like ignorant, and I was just like,
oh my god, maybe she's right. I don't want to have a baby right now. I'm only 21. I was getting married in the next year.
She like literally tricked me. And then she asked me,
well, what's the big deal? Why don't you want to be on birth control?
And I said, honestly, I've taken it before, and the hormones are just way too much for me. It makes me like all emotional. It makes me like not okay. I don't want to have hormones in my body. And she's like,
well, the one that I'm gonna prescribe you doesn't have any hormones in it. Doesn't have any hormones in it.
And I was like, okay. And just like blindly listened to her. So let's Google, yeah? Let's Google what are we gonna Google? Let's Google what birth control does to our body. This is legitimately what it said. Let's put a screenshot. Hormonal contraceptives, the pill, the patch, and the vaginal ring all contain a small amount of man-made estrogen.
I say that again. Man-made estrogen
and progestin hormone. That's weird because she claimed there were no hormones, but anyways, okay, so it's a bunch of hormones. Now we're putting those into our body, and it says the hormonal contraception usually stops the body from ovulating. So then it was like, okay, cool. So we got there. Now, what is ovulating? Just to recap, birth control are hormones that we take to stop our body from ovulating. Ovulation is the process of releasing eggs from our ovaries. And just a side note, that's how it works with humans. We have a menstrual cycle. That's how we release our eggs. And chickens, when they lay eggs, that's what they're doing. So basically by eating eggs, you're eating chicken, period. So yeah, just wanted to just put that out there, anyways. So the issue that I originally had with taking birth control was just how hormonal I feel. I literally feel like a freaking crazy person when I take birth control, and my hormones and my emotions are already they're all over the place. So I didn't need anything making that worse. And the breaking point for me, I was watching some random commercial, you know those ones that's in the arms of an angel. watching that and I legitimately started crying, like literally like bawling my eyes out. And then I was like, you know what, this probably isn't normal. So like, I should probably come off birth control. And then a month or so, maybe 2 months after that, my hormones went absolutely bad shit crazy. I broke out worse than I ever had in my entire life, and I'm literally still recovering from it. And this was like 4 years ago. Like, look at that. That is not okay. Basically, to clear that hormonal situation up, taken so much work, and I still get hormonal breakouts. And so like, all of your really cute comments of like telling me how I can fix my acne and like all of that stuff, yeah, you can stop now. Thanks. Triggered. So in a spiritual sense, ovulation is a time for creating new life in our bodies. We're literally creating new eggs. And so then menstruation is releasing. So it's kind of like moon cycles, like just like the moon. We have like a new moon and a full moon. So we're releasing, right? And we're letting go. And menstruation, or death of the old, so that we can create new life, aka new eggs. So it's this whole magical transformation that's happening in our bodies of us releasing old patterns and creating new ones. So if we're messing with that, might not be a great thing. So is taking birth control weakening our connection to source? And is it possible that the symptoms that we're experiencing, these extreme symptoms of pain and discomfort, is that because we have gotten so disconnected to so disconnected from the natural way? All of this really got me thinking, like, why are they really pushing it on us? And since when is any aspect of our medical anything free in the US? Literally, they charge so much for every single thing, but like, birth control they're just gonna give us for free? I don't really trust that. So I have this theory that there's actually long-term effects that are happening by us taking birth control. Is there the potential that birth control is not just controlling our ability to get pregnant in that moment, but our ability to get pregnant for the rest of our life? Could this be sort of a way of population control?
You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
There are evil forces trying to weaken our connection. But nah, we're waking up. We're stepping into our divinity, our sovereign right. Here's my advice. Use your intuition. Listen to it. Figure out what feels right, what doesn't really feel right, what's resonating. My intuition tells me this. Fuck birth control. You don't want to get pregnant? Use a condom. Pause right there. A lot of condoms actually aren't vegan. But the lifestyle condom, this is so not sponsored by them, but the lifestyle condoms, they're vegan, people. Made from all plant material. And why am I telling you this? Because lifestyle condoms are available at Planned Parenthood. Also not sponsored by Planned Parenthood, but like, you know, just trying to like help you out. And guess what else comes with Planned Parenthood? Everything is free there. So yeah, they'll give you a whole bag of these bad boys if like not getting pregnant is your thing and you don't want to ingest a bunch of fucking hormones every month. Another alternative to using birth control is becoming a lesbian. You don't want to get pregnant? Forget about dicks. Stick to just pussy. Okay, maybe you don't want to be a lesbian. Another option, the pull-out method. Just, don't quote me on that one. And the last option, yeah, I have one more for you. Ayurvedic medicine says that papaya actually can cause abortions. So you just have to OD on a bunch of papaya and you'll be good to go, girlfriend. Yeah, maybe don't rely on that, but just, you know, some things to think about. Okay, and the final conspiracy theory. This is my own theory, but I feel like all of the women that I know have been syncing up lately. they've really been syncing up all around the time. And if you're not sure, some of you uneducated swine out there that don't know what syncing up means, it means you get your period at the same time. And this happens when women hang out together. So that's kind of interesting. My conspiracy is that eventually all the women are going to sync up. All the women in the entire world. That might sound like a tragic event, but think about it. If it happens to all the women at the same time, that means we're all going to go through this intense period. No pun intended. Liza, coming for your friend.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. If we all sync up together, yeah, there's going to be the really bad low parts, but there's also going to be that 1 week out of the month that all women have. It's literally 1 week that we're not feeling like shit. That's all going to be at the same time too. And that's going to be the rise of the divine feminine, and we are going to rise up and take over this motherfucking planet and heal the earth. So there you go. The only thing that's going to be stopping that is birth control. Because people who are on birth control have set times that their period comes. So if we all stop taking birth control, there's potential for us to all sync up and create the rise of the divine feminine. Thank you very much. I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments about this video. A lot of this is like supposed to be taken as a joke, but yeah, like and subscribe because